Right, let me take you through our top story here. Bihar SIR drive, the voter revision that's being carried out by the Election Commission, has really become the full flashpoint across political circles, from Bihar Assembly all the way to the Parliament. We're looking at the same issue resonating. Let me start with what's happened in the last few days. A massive political row that's erupted over the Election Commission's special intensive revision drive of voter rolls in Bihar, just months before Bihar's state polls. Over 56 lakh voters from Bihar's electoral lists have been deleted. Voters are marked deceased or migrated. Election Commission says that they carried out and declared after thorough survey. They say this is a cleanup drive that's absolutely essential to weed out duplicates. We do know there are repeated names. In fact, there are duplicates in every electoral list. I've had mine in Bengaluru, so it's very understandable that the EC wants to commit to ensuring these electoral rolls are cleaned up. In fact, they say that many of them are residing in somewhere else, but their voter ID says that they are still residing in the same place. They could very well have voter rights in another state, but still their name is in Bihar's electoral list. So here the EC saying that these lists that currently stands in Bihar is inflated, it's ineligible, and gives basically multiple explanations as to how Bihar has urbanized. There's been migration in the last 20 years, and the scale at which the voters list has now been chopped off has really angered the opposition party leaders, where they smell a deeper political intent behind the Election Commission's exercise. So opposition alleges that this exercise is targeted, it's rushed into, and is reminiscent of an NRC exercise, where Election Commission officials are actually going knocking door to door and checking, despite having Aadhaar card or your basic identity proof. That's not enough. EC is carrying out this drive by actually physically seeing the person, if that person is there in their designated address, and only then marking them as eligible to vote from there. So according to the opposition, this is a deliberate attempt to actually score out scores of voters, particularly the poor and minorities, and importantly, act at the behest of the BJP to favor the BJP by cleaning up, quote unquote, the electoral roll. Opposition's remarks here. Now, protests have rocked Bihar. It's echoed the parliament as well, while the EC insists that it's constitutionally bound to maintain accurate rolls. Opposition, of course, arguing that this is first time voters are being asked to prove their citizenship. Never has it happened before. This is the first time EC is pushing voters to the corner to prove their citizenship, because even Aadhaar is not a good ID card, good enough identity proof for the EC, as per this drive. Now, Bihar, of course, is the first state that the Election Commission is carrying out the SIR exercise. It could very well happen across India. So this certainly resonates among all of us. What next? In which state? Now, Bihar is going for elections in a few months, so it appears that EC has decided to start with Bihar. The last SIR exercise was conducted in 2003. EC says it's now about time that they carry out this process to weed out all the fakes from the electoral list. And they say that this is faster, it's digital, the process. In a way, it is door to door, but yet it's digitized, so it's easier for people to comply. And they're going to complete this entire survey within 31 days ahead of the November elections. But of course, many questions now remain. Will digital verification, according to the EC, really cover all constituencies fairly? What happens if people are actually having the right to vote in that constituency, living in that address, but at the time of the survey were not present? So a lot of questions cropping up. Why is Aadhaar not a valid proof of address or identity? So this is basically, in a way, according to the opposition, dubbed as a citizenship drive, basically to check your citizenship, nothing less or nothing short of that. And in a way, inadvertently targeting the minorities and the poor. This is the opposition's stance. I'm going to take you to Rahul Gandhi. He basically has challenged the Election Commission, saying that this entire exercise carried out by the EC is absolute fraud. Here's what Rahul Gandhi says, challenging the EC.
Election Commission is not functioning as the Election Commission of India. Today they've made some statement. This is complete nonsense. right? The fact of the matter is that Election Commission is not doing its job. And I want to send a message to Election Commission.
Yes, sir.
If you think you're going to get away with this, if your officers think you're going to get away with this, you're mistaken. You're not going to get away with it. Because we are going to come for you.
भाई जब 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 एक बात स्पष्ट है, सब कुछ तय हो ही गया है कि भाई बेईमानी करना ही है, खुलेआम बेईमानी करना है, वोटर लिस्ट से लाखों का नाम काट देना है, और यही लाखों वोटर जो थे मोदी जी को वोट दिया, कई सरकारें चुनी, तब ठीक था। अब ये अचानक से गड़बड़ कहां से हो गया, यही तो सवाल पूछा जा रहा है। यानी सरकार के लोग आज खुद ही कह रहे थे कि भाई हम फर्जी चुन करके आए हैं और फिर से फर्जी चुन करके आएंगे। तो जब बेईमानी करना है तो हम लोग इस पे विचार कर सकते हैं बॉयकॉट करने का चुनाव। तो क्या मतलब रह जाएगा? तो हम लोग इस पे गंभीर होकर के चुनाव बहिष्कार पर चर्चा हम लोग कर सकते हैं। ये विकल्प हमारे पास खुला है।
मोटी बात यह है कि आपको रिवीजन से क्यों भागते हैं? क्या आप चाहते हैं कि वो व्यक्ति वोट दे जो उनकी मृत्यु हो गई है? क्या आप चाहते हैं उन लोगों को आप वोट देने के लिए कहते हैं जो उस क्षेत्र में रहते नहीं हैं, तो दूसरी जगह चले गए? तो क्या मतलब है इसका? इसका मतलब क्या है?
All right, let me quickly cut across to our panelists who are joining us on this. Of course, there are many versions coming in on this. Election Commission justifying that this is a much needed drive to clean up all the mess in the electoral rolls. And we should admit that across India, these are issues that prevail. You have people who've died years ago, their names are still on the list. You have duplicates. You have people who have voters' rights elsewhere, but still their name is on the list in another state. So this was the need of the hour, but should it have been done right ahead of elections, barely a few months before Bihar elections? Let me bring in our panelists joining us for a little more on this. Thanks very much, Ajit K. Jha, senior journalist, for joining me here tonight. We also have Karuna Sagar, spokesperson of the Congress, and Manish Bariyar, spokesperson of the BJP. Manish, shall I start with you, as you are part of the ruling there in NDA that's currently governing the state of Bihar. Of course, questions being raised with over 56 lakh voters being axed from Bihar's electoral roll. Is this indeed voter purity you're looking at, or electoral advantage? I know the Election Commission is independent body, it has nothing to do with political parties, but still your justification on this.
So, namaskar to you, Nabila ji, and to both my co-panelists as well as the viewers. I was listening to Mr. Tejasvi Yadav. So he was saying that all these voters, they are being removed. They are essentially those kind of voters, those who have, voted for Mr. Modi during, during the parliamentary election. And then he is also saying that these kind of people are the ones, who are going to vote for us. So then he has to decide which way he is. Am I audible?
You are now, but it seems like your connection is very patchy.
Yeah,
but you're fine
so
now.
If I'm
Go
audible,
on.
I can repeat that. Yeah,
No, we heard you. We heard you.
Said.
You can continue.
Okay.
We heard you.
So, okay. So, it is very important for him to really talk sense, because he is assuming that all these voters that are basically they are duplicate voters. A lot of voters have passed away. So he's assuming all these voters are his. So that's ludicrous, isn't it? How is so sure? Has he seen the list? Nobody has seen the list. So Election Commission is doing its job. Actually, what I have always said, this is a mindset of, what we call defeatist mindset. It is also a blame game. Earlier he was, and Rahul Gandhi was also talking about EVMs. So they always need something or the other to blame. Otherwise, why would somebody 4 months before election would be so low on confidence?
The question here is, why is Aadhaar card not allowed, voters ID not allowed? None of this is satisfactory evidence for the Election Commission. In that case, across India, if this drive is going to be carried out, then you'll have many people who will be axed off the list, because all they rely on is a Aadhaar card, is a voter's card, which they've managed to make somehow. But poor people, to actually prove their citizenship, they might not well have documents that actually prove where they're from. Those kind of people are really going to be the real sufferers.
It is not possible, Nabila ji. In fact, as you know that there are crores of people who get government aids, and a number of programs are running in this country, and they are all running for poor people, and they get everything. So to say that they are going to miss it is something which I feel that it is far-fetched. Because as you would, when you go to villages and other places, you would know that they are very, very vigilant about every government program. And so therefore, that part is something which I feel is not possible. That's one. Second, we have had discussion on this, in fact, a number of times, that apart from Aadhaar and other, let's take a voter ID card, there are definitely so many other documents that are required. And there is one of those documents, and it is there generally with everyone, because on those documents only they get all these government programs that are running. So therefore, there is no question of somebody not having Aadhaar and missing out. So that's not possible. Another aspect is that
the
there is a
EC
physical verification also.
Okay, so I
So-
get that. Physical verification,
government
again,
says-
there are questions about migrant voters not being available there. Bihar has one of the largest migrant populations. So what happens
But
then?
then-
Now, my
but
question
then,
is, digital process. You are the EC is boasting of a digital process here. Now, how far and beyond is India digitized? We're looking at large parts of rural Bihar who don't understand D of digitization.
No, I would beg to differ. They don't need to really understand digitization, but they do take benefits of digitization for sure. You please come to Bihar once and you will see.
I'm not opposing it. I am not opposing it. But
UPI.
when it comes down to something as crucial as your voter rights, your voting rights,
Let me complete.
You can't.
Nabila ji, let me
You got to
complete.
give them the benefit of doubt.
No,
But it doesn't seem like there's room for
Election
that.
Commission, see, these are all doubts that are basically figments of imagination. Now digitization is there at the ground level, basic level. Everybody does UPI. People use Paytm at the lowest level. So for this to argue that anybody
Look, but
could
it's
be left
also
out,
unfair
it
to
is not
assume
possible.
or presume that you have every inch of Bihar digitized. That's also presumptuous to say that most
No
parts
way,
of Bihar
no way.
is
I
digitized,
again
because it's not.
Differ on you on this. I again differ on this, because the lowest strata of people, they are getting food, they are getting government programs, and how do you think they are getting it? Do they not have bank accounts out there? So they are all getting it. So I'm not saying digitization has happened, but they are taking benefits of digitization for sure.
Okay.
And this is not true only for Bihar.
My concern is also 30 days time. 30 days time, crores of population of Bihar. Is the EC really going to manage to complete that survey? They've said 98% is already complete.
Absolutely. So why do you doubt
I'm
the
very
constitutional body?
skeptical, and it's not me alone. Of course, people at large, those who are watching us, I'm sure there are people who are skeptical. If an exercise of such a mammoth exercise like this can be carried out in 30 days time, this crash course, how transparent can it possibly be? But I will bring in Karuna. You stay with us. Karuna, who's a Congress spokesperson, sir, please.
Yeah, Nabila, this is not about voting list. This is about voting rights. This is a bureaucratic voter purge, timed during floods, migration season, and with zero awareness campaigns. It is not voter verification, it is voter elimination. And the BJP spokesperson has been talking about the KYC document. The KYC documents which are relevant for government schemes, which are relevant for opening an account, has not been accepted as a valid document by the Election Commission. And you know, Bihar, the literacy rate is very low. The Bihar, the documentation is scarce state. The birth certificate and death certificates are very difficult to come by in Bihar. There are more than 2.8 crore youth who do not have birth certificate. So ultimately, the 11 documents that the EC is depending on, if they focus only on those 11 documents, there is a very large number of people who will be disenfranchised. And that is why, you see, EC has not been following its own norms. The BLOs sitting in the office are filling forms, getting fictitious signatures, not visiting homes. If anybody can do verification in the field, and they will know that the fact that 3 times that a BLO is supposed to come, they are supposed to give 2 sets of documents. and after filling in the documents, give one receipt. It has to be checked, and all the local media that has been going in the field and our own party workers who are in the field, they are finding that this is not being followed. So EC is just getting half-baked forms, and after that, elimination becomes very easy because they just have to sit with the BJP worker and decide who is legit and who is not legit. Because most of the cases, these documents have not been provided by the citizens.
You know, but my question to you, Karuna, would be, is this not about time that the Election Commission carries out a cleanup drive? Would you not agree that in your own constituency, you have so many duplicates? In mine, there are, and I can guarantee that. I've seen my name a couple of times. I've seen my family's names. I've seen people who are no more in my family whose names are still on the list. So it is a persistent issue across the nation. So let's not forget that this is also a drive that is much needed. My question is it needed 30 days before, or within 30 days, is it possible to actually have a more transparent exercise?
Yes, Nabila, you see, in 2003, the last SIR was conducted. And after 2003, there has been 10 elections in Bihar, assembly elections and parliament elections. In January, the Election Commission held a meeting with 4,000 stakeholders. There was no talk of
basically,
SIR.
you're raising questions on the timing of this exercise, not on the sanctity of it.
No, I am discussing about the procedure which is being adopted, the time frame which is given. And you see, Bihar has a large number of migrant population. You yourself said in your opening remarks. Now, these people who are in different parts of the country, they can't come once to get their voter verification done and again come back
Karuna,
for voting.
You know, I have a question for you. Fine,
Yes.
you do not have faith in the BJP. Of course, that's your opponent. That's who you're fighting in the state. But a little faith in the Election Commission that this could be very well-meaning, and they want to ensure eligible voters have the right to vote, and those who are and those who probably do not have their voters' ID will now get it. Why isn't the BJP or why isn't the Congress or the RJD thinking of actually carrying out a sensitization drive? Maybe you can sensitize people that EC is coming to your doorstep. Please ensure you have your documents. These are the kind of documents you got to keep. Carry out a sensitization drive.
The
Help
documents
them
are simply
meet the criteria.
not. The documents are simply not available. And second thing is, a large part of Bihar is inaccessible because of the flood. And why we are suspicious is that you give 30 days time on 24th June without any discussion, without any press meeting. And till today, the Election Commission has not held a press meeting. They have been only talking through the press releases. If their methods were transparent, why are they hiding away from the people, and why are they hiding away?
But they've promptly broken it down. They've broken it down. There are 20 lakh deceased. There are that many lakh migrants. They've broken down the numbers and given a press release. Now a press conference
there is a press release,
and a press
there is
release
not a
are both
press
the same.
conference.
Well, it may not be entirely the same, but at least it's a statement coming out from the EC, right? It's an official statement that the EC has given out. Those are the numbers. The breakdown that EC has given very clearly. Total entries that have been cut off is 56 lakhs, out of which 28 lakh have migrated, so their names have been cut off. 20 lakh voters are deceased. 20 lakh voters, dead voters, names on the list. If this is to go by, that's shocking. And I laud the EC for actually doing the job they did.
You see, your panelist here, Mr. Ajit K. Jha, comes from Bihar. You ask him, is it possible
that was my
for
question
such
to
an
him, Ajit.
exercise? Yeah, please ask
Ajit,
him. Such an
your
exercise
answers
to
to
be conducted
Mr.
in
Karuna,
Bihar
of course,
in this
Manish is
within 30
firefighting
days.
the dissent, but Karuna has a lot of questions you might want to answer. We don't have an EC rep here, but why don't you tell us, is it possible for an election commission to carry out a mammoth exercise in possibly the largest state in the country, Bihar, with a population of that size, in 30 days' time through digitization, when lots of parts of Bihar are still, getting affiliated with what digital is all about?
Okay, first of all, let me point out, this is the first EC in the history of India who became an EC with no participation of the judiciary in the selection process. All you had was the Prime Minister, the Home Minister, and the leader of the opposition. Normally, or not normally, this is unprecedented. We've never had an EC selection in this manner. So at that time, Rahul Gandhi had objected. At that time, the entire opposition had objected. But because the BJP has the numbers, they thrust it on the country. So the credibility of the EC is raised right from the point of selection, number one. Number two, permanently migrated. How do you define that? Let me give you an example. All American voters, they sit in India and vote either in the embassy or through postal ballot. Why don't you institute that system? What does it mean? Just because your booth level officer went in 25 days' time 3 times to the home of the person concerned, he defined that as permanently migrated. What documents do you have
No,
to prove that?
exactly. Permanently migrated is not in the nature of Indians. It's not in India's
Exactly.
DNA
So
where they
basically
actually
they are
let go of their
defrauding.
hometown or their home state entirely. In fact, most Indians have a habit of holding their electoral rights in their home state.
So that's the point, that basically they are defrauding. They are actually disenfranchising poor voters. Many of them who come to Delhi, during this time when there are no jobs in Bihar, they come to Delhi, as a construction worker. They go back to vote because, in India, most of the time when it is voting, they get a little amount of money from some political party or the other or some program. So they go home back. Now, they don't have the money to
Rahul
keep
Gandhi's words are resonating with you, Ajit.
So
Rahul
can I-
Gandhi calls
can
this
I
a fraud.
Join in, Nabila ji.
No,
Just a moment,
me
sir.
point-
Nabila, can I come
let
in?
me
Just a
point
moment.
out-
Let Ajit complete. Huh.
Look, Rahul Gandhi is angry, so is Tejashwi. Rahul Gandhi, when he said that the EC, he's raising questions about the credibility of the EC, so would I. I think the mistake that Rahul Gandhi is doing strategically, according to me, he's saying that I am going to prove 100% in Karnataka that there was an election where fraud was committed. The trouble is, even if he proves it, let's say in the Supreme Court, that will not help his case in Bihar. What he needs to do is, he needs with his team to go and show how the EC is defrauding the voters. In this case, what they call permanently migrated, it's a joke. How can you say someone who's gone for a job for a month?
So
to
I
Delhi
see,
or
as
Bombay?
an analyst, as a journalist yourself, Ajit, you are not convinced by the Election Commission's drive.
No,
well,
not at all.
well,
Not at
Can
all.
I come in, Nabila?
think,
Just
I
10
think the
seconds.
Election Commission has no power to confer who is a citizen. No article in the Indian Constitution gives them that power. And the EC through backdoor is doing that. On
Karuna,
what basis?
Karuna.
By the way, the EC, one more point.
Nabila,
the
Nabila
EC
ji,
said, the
what-
EC
what
said
Mr.
they will prove that voters from Nepal, voters from Bangladesh, voters from Myanmar are coming. They don't have a single example in that 760-page document that they have given. So what was this whole thing all about?
That,
The
well,
whole thing was what
you know,
about?
Nabila, can I
now
come in?
this is
Nabila ji,
thoroughly disappointing. If at all there was a little trust in the Election Commission, it appears that journalists also viewing this the same way, that this could be a fraudulent activity to favor a political party.
Nabila, just can I come in?
Yes, Karuna.
I just need to
Yeah,
come in.
Nabila, it's not just the India alliance that is worried. They are going to try this all over the country, and their own ally, the Andhra Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu, has raised objections and about the method and the timing of this exercise, and he has said that he will
Chandrababu
not
Naidu
allow
has very
this-
clearly said that the exercise should be carried out way in advance. A lot of time should be given to people to actually help them furnish those documents, and Aadhaar and basic documents should be accepted, and that migrant workers should not be ignored. These are
we have said
very
the same thing, Nabila.
pointed
We have said the same
words
thing.
and
And
statements
today-
given by Chandrababu Naidu, the BJP's biggest ally. Yeah, go on,
yesterday-
Manish. Manish, your
And
own
today-
ally. Your own
Yes,
ally
sir.
TDP has
Nabila-
flagged this
Nabila
off,
ji,
saying you're doing it in Bihar, don't do it here so hastily.
So Nabila ji,
JDU MP
first I would like
Girdhari
to,
Yadav gave an interview to
ask
Indian
Mr.
Express
Jha,
today,
is
where
that,
he has pointed out
is it,
the problems with the
is it
entire
that,
thing that the EC is
is
doing.
it that for the first time, Election Commission was elected without judiciary? I thought during Congress rule long back, before this rule came, at that time it was only government which used to decide. So he need to answer that. That is one. Second
tat
is that
situation,
he's
right?
talking about.
Manish, this is not
Yeah.
a tit for tat situation. Anyway, that was a statement that I've also not delved into. I'm
Yeah,
ignoring what
Nabila,
that
just-
what
just-
was
just
said
a
there.
second.
But the main, the crux of this all is
Viewers are getting wrong information, Nabila ji.
okay.
Nabila,
no,
10
what-
seconds.
It should be fact checked, right?
Okay.
So anybody cannot just
Yeah,
say anything
Nabila,
on a national channel.
yesterday,
So they have to be very
their
clear on
Paka
what they are
MP of
saying.
JDU,
The
Girdhari
second
Yadav,
part is
he,
the second part
on
is very
camera, he
important. Please
said
let me complete.
that
I never
he
interrupted you.
took him 10
Karuna ji,
days.
I never
Karuna, let
interrupted you.
Manish complete. One moment.
I never interrupted you.
Yeah.
Please allow me to complete. The second thing is that what Mr. Karuna said, and maybe, even from your side, I'm not saying that from your side it smacks of that kind of a bias, but I don't think Karuna ji has ever been to Bihar. He seems to think that Bihar is quite underdeveloped, and the tone and tenor says that in Bihar something of this exercise cannot happen. Now, this is something which comes as a very shocking to me, because the digitalization, even you said digitalization.
Those are
But during
sweeping
COVID
assumptions,
also,
Manish.
everybody
Those are
was getting
sweeping
vaccines.
assumptions.
How
Those
do
are
you-
Yeah,
sweeping
I
assumptions.
like to
What you're
reply
saying
that.
that entire Bihar
like
is
to reply
digitized
that.
and they're able to adapt to digitization. They're able to
Absolutely,
adapt to the
absolutely. You need to
survey
come
that
to the
EC is
ground and
carrying
see
out
what
on
has
digital
happened.
platforms
So, I
is
strongly-
far-fetched.
I strongly object
And these
to the
are
fact that
sweeping
you are saying
assumptions.
digitalization is
It's
not
I like to
far-fetched.
join
No.
this.
Right, but let me
I like
complete.
to reply
I
this,
just-
Nabila.
One more point I wanted to say, and then I'll let you speak.
Okay.
But it is very important
No,
for
you made
people
a
to
personal
understand.
One moment,
remark
Manish,
about
make
my
that
being
point.
there.
Make that last point,
Online.
sir. One moment.
Documents can be uploaded online, and if any migrant worker is there, anyone is there, they can upload these documents online. There is no physical verification of every person, which is happening in first round. Only documents.
You know,
need to
you've
be
lost
checked.
a lot of
So
people
please
by
do
just
not-
saying that. You've lost the trust and faith of a lot of voters by just saying that you can upload it online. You know,
So,
even
Nabila,
my
the
own,
BJP
even
has
my
said
own
that-
parents
No,
don't
I
do
don't
stuff
agree with you.
online.
We have
And they
not,
are
because that's the way
seemingly
people
well
have been
educated,
functioning
well placed.
in this current
My own
times.
parents don't do things online. They rely on us, and if we don't do it, then they're like, okay, forget it.
When it comes
So-
to important issues, your parents also do it. Maybe you do it on their behalf. But there
Yes,
are people who
but
are doing
what if
it.
I'm not
I
around?
don't think it is
What if-
happening.
what
Are you
if
saying
people
your
don't
parents
have-
do not do KYC?
Okay.
Are you saying your
you
parents
know,
don't do KYC?
No, a lot of them don't. Sir,
They
these
don't
are
have bank
sweeping
accounts.
assumptions, which is why I'm saying this justification is not adequate. I just want
So
to
you
ask
may
a very
disagree
simple
with
last
me,
question.
but then-
A very simple
but
last
then to
question.
say that-
Sir, a
Sorry,
very simple
I'm
last
sorry,
question
Nabila,
is
can I
what
say-
are
I
the
would not agree
documents
with you on this.
accepted? What is the process? What are the documents accepted? Could you please explain? Karuna, if you want to explain, what are the documents accepted?
You see, they are asking for, there is a layered thing that which says birth certificate or birth certificate of even parents. You know, Bihar and what kind of documentation situation is there in Bihar. And their own MLA, JDU MLA, Dr. Sanjeev from Parbatta, he said that this is not a fair exercise. Their own BJP leader, Rajan Tiwari, said this is not a fair exercise. The sitting MP from Baka, Girdhari Yadav, said this is not a fair exercise, gave his own example that it took him 10 days to get his document. His son is in US. How will he come and sign? So in a document scarce state, when Aadhaar is being accepted for all government benefits, even for entering into the most high security zone like parliament, like airports, you can use Aadhaar. But here they are not accepting Aadhaar.
Okay, so this
So-
is basically indirectly a citizenship drive. They check NRC is being carried out.
Absolutely not, Nabila ji. Absolutely not.
Stay
See,
with us.
Avasiya Praman Patra, this I have also said that what is used in Aadhaar is Avasiya Praman Patra. In Bihar, Avasiya Praman Patra takes only 1 day to get it. If you have a Avasiya Praman Patra, then you will be able to put that document. It takes only 1 day. It's a bet. You take that and you will get it within 1 day. It is online. So every time Mr. Karuna Sagar says, every time I feel as if he has no understanding of what Bihar is right now. He has an old understanding. It is not RJD Congress rule in Bihar. Now it has been an NDA rule. People know their documents. They have all these things. And he thinks that Biharis don't have
Now,
documents.
you're
You
coming
go to
from a
villages
place
and you will
assuming
find
that everyone
everybody
knows
has more
everything
than required
and the others aren't. A final question, no more political questions. Sorry, sir. A final question to Ajit. Just explain to us, Ajit, as the country is watching, they want to know if this is going to be coming to their doorstep tomorrow, in the days going forward. What are the documents that the EC is looking for?
Look, the EC still has not accepted the basic documents that majority of Indians have. That is Aadhaar, that is the ration card, that is the voting card issued by the EC. None of those are used. Let me tell you more paradoxes here. When I got my passport, I was asked to provide the Aadhaar card. Once I did, I got the passport. Now, the funny thing is, passport is acceptable, but Aadhaar card is not. When I got any document that I need in India, I need the Aadhaar card. But once the Aadhaar card is not acceptable, everything else is. It's the most ridiculous logic that the EC is providing.
So if the EC meets the person at the person's home and the person has only an Aadhaar to prove, that's not eligible?
No, it's
It is
not.
eligible.
That's not
That is
eligible.
the shocking.
Please, I need to
After
come
the
there.
Supreme
I
Court
need to
said,
come there.
please hang on.
I need to come
The
there,
Supreme
Nabilaji,
Court pointed
because
out,
they are spreading wrong
both the
facts.
judges.
Okay,
that the
Manish,
Aadhaar
you want to
card is
clarify?
considered.
Manish, you want to clarify?
Yeah, I would like to. If you do
Aadhaar
not have
card
any
should be
documents,
considered.
Okay, for the moment,
Court
Manish.
pointed out.
the BLO can come there and can actually verify that you belong to this place and you will be in electoral roll. You don't require any of those 9
Manish, what
documents
are you
if you are
talking
physically
about the
present
BLO?
in that.
No, no,
you
no,
need
no.
land
Aadhaar
papers.
jo jharu
Land papers
deta
are
hai.
there with
Who
people.
are the
You
BLOs?
need Avasi
Nabila,
Pramanpatra. That is
Nabila,
there with
the
people.
BJP
There are
is
8-9
spokesperson
documents which
is
are very
forced
easily
to
available.
clueless through the exercise.
What
What is
From what
happening?
I
You require
understand,
passport
an
to
exercise that
ground
should be
reality.
simple,
Tell me
an
in
exercise
Bihar,
that
who
should
does
actually
Bihar
invite voters to come out and vote, an exercise that should encourage people to go out there and vote and ensure that their names are there no matter what. Small errors should
cannot
be
have
actually
fraudulent voters
pardoned.
for that.
It seems like the
Right,
opposite.
that
The
is
stringent
the
rules,
BLO.
stringent
Just
policy
the
now that the
definition of
EC
a
is
BLO.
enforcing to
The
comply
BLO
with
is
the
Nabilaji,
Election
don't
Commission
want-
seems a little misplaced at a time when there's elections in Bihar. Of course, questions being raised whether this is politically motivated because this exercise is happening just at the fag end, months to go for Bihar elections. So who will this really benefit? Well, you've heard voices there in the views. Thanks very much to our panelists for joining us. I will slip into a short break. We will come back with all the top stories on Day to Night. Stay with us.